Thank you, Alex. That was terrific. Morgan Hannell, president of the class of 2015, will now offer her greetings. Morgan.
Good morning, family, friends, and community. I'd like to thank you for celebrating this milestone with the class of 2015. Before I begin, I would like to particularly thank a few people. Mrs. Roberts and Mrs. Safarian for all you two have done, for all you two have sacrificed all the years, as well as Mrs. Malik and Mrs. CB for helping us out along the way. Also, my wonderful officers, Neil Shadapuri, Julia Hagigi, and Elizabeth Yoon. Thank you for a wonderful past few years and for devoting countless hours to ensure the success of our grade. We are all here this morning in honor of the class of 2015, and as proud parents of all my classmates, I'm sure you are very well aware of all the individual accomplishments your child has had in his or her high school career. And as wonderful as individual accomplishments are, I want to tell you a story of a team accomplishment, a story which I'm sure you might not have heard, but I would love to tell you. But first, a little bit about me. My name is Morgan, and I am the president of this good-looking class sitting beside me. Now, president of the senior class may seem like an impressive title, and I'll agree, I am very proud of this. But however, the position is so much more to me than a simple title. I decided to run for president at the end of 9th grade. I figured this was my shot. Frightened, I filed my papers and put together a speech. I figured, what's the worst that could happen? Little did I know what I was actually getting myself into. I received no warning of how consuming this task would truly end up being. I was always told, you know you have the bad class, but I never let that define us. I wanted the class of 2015 to be remembered as a great class, that as a fragile 9th grader, I promised I would never, ever give up on. Year after year, we made gradual progress, pulling together and showing signs of hope, knowing we had been plagued with the idea of being the bad grade when it came to showdown. We thought this was our year, and I don't mean thought, I mean this was our year. Although the showdown competition was extremely fierce, we felt the spirit running through our veins. As the president of this class, I was feeling the heat of, what if we lose? I didn't think much about it because I knew at heart we would win. Well, the night finally came. We had everything we needed to be successful, but unfortunately we placed second by 8 points. You could imagine the disappointment that was felt by the class that was told all their years they were no good. However, what really got to me was seeing this week from an overview and watching the whole class unite the way we did. More than anything, I wanted that trophy to reward all those kids who have never participated in anything, who finally stepped up thinking this was our year. I wanted that trophy for them, for everyone to finally be rewarded for all their hard work, not just this week, but the past 13 years. After much deliberation and wasteful tears, I realized we did get the reward. The reward was sitting right in front of each and every one of us. It just took some time to see. The hugs, the highs, the waves in the hallway, this was the reward. The dog piles, the smiles, the cheers, and the encouraging words, the high fives was our reward. I wanted that trophy to give you guys something for all your hard work, but it turns out we were rewarded with the friendships and inseparable bonds that we have formed. And that is something that could not be captured in any trophy, and I don't care if it was plated in gold and beaded with diamonds. Now add that to your list of accomplishments. It's a bit strange to think we've only just begun to embark on the journey of life. I began to ponder the idea that I had only been alive for 17 years. Better yet, I had been in school for the better part of those 17 years. Before I even knew myself, I knew these people sitting beside me. Before I could read or write, I was building Legos with them at recess. Before I could tie my shoe, I was running around the playground with them. But before I knew it, it was all of a sudden senior year. Time is something that I don't think I'll ever fully understand, and I'm sure you could all agree. It has a way of escaping us. Is it weird to miss a moment that you are currently present in? Or can you physically feel like you miss something that is right in front of you? Because I miss this moment. This moment I will miss for the rest of my life. I will miss the square building that I have been ever so lucky to call my home for the past 5 years. I will miss my classmates sitting next to me even though we are all together right now. Maybe I won't miss the whole wheat food, but I will definitely miss the teachers that have changed our lives. But most of all, I will miss the highs, the smiles, the Dianes, and the goodbyes from all of you. Over these 13 years, I have met a group of crazy, hardworking, and genuine students. I mean, have you ever seen boys dance the way these guys did at Varsity Review? Or how about winning the Myers Math Challenge 2 years in a row? If that doesn't impress you, check out the beautiful banners sitting behind my classmates. They possess the greatest qualities that a leader could ever ask for. But in reality, they really led me. They never gave up on me. We are all about to receive a simple piece of paper that indicates we have succeeded in joining the so-called real world, and that we have what it takes to achieve great things. But a simple piece of paper cannot tell us if we're ready for what's ahead. As David McCulloch Jr. wisely stated, climb the mountain not to plant your flag, but to embrace the challenge. Enjoy the air and behold the view. Climb it so you could see the world, not so the world could see you. I am certain that all my classmates have the potential to do anything and everything it is that they desire while holding true to what they believe in. There has been absolutely nothing more rewarding than to see this class come together the way we did. We are no longer the bad class, but rather the great class. I could go on and on, believe me, about how wonderful my classmates have been the past 13 years, give or take. But instead, I will just say thank you. I came to this school with one sibling. I am now leaving with 160 more, including our angel up in heaven. Thank you for the best years of my life and for showing me an incredible and unforgettable high school experience. So congratulations to the class of 2015, and the best of luck with whatever life will bring along the way. Let time stand still, and let us cherish this moment for the rest of our lives. Let us stand up when we stumble, and not turn back if we fall. Let us not be afraid to climb those mountains, but also not to forget everything that these 13 years have taught us. After all, this is, and always will be, our house. Thank you.